Hello everyone and welcome to a different video today entitled Chess Clash. So I don't know if you've heard that on chess.com they've added some new computer opponents from the Clash of Clans games. So let's check this out. The first opponent we'll start with is this barbarian who, it says, the iconic barbarian makes up for his lack of brains with a big sword and a big set of muscles. Okay, he's rated 300, so we'll choose him. We will do a 10-minute game, and let's see, we'll pick a random color, and here we go. All right. So they start off with e4. Let's respond with a Sicilian defense. All right. So now they played d3. Let's play this. Knight to c6. And these pieces are kind of crazy looking, so I'll have to make sure that that doesn't throw me off. I don't know if I like these crazy colors. All right. Well, let's go ahead and we'll try this. We'll just develop our bishop over here like this. Put our queen down here to threaten this pawn. All right, so now it looks like we can just go ahead and capture that. So we'll go ahead and do that. Bring our queen up here with check. All right, so he blocks, but it looks like we can attack because it's pinned. So now we can just take that knight, and now we'll be able to check here. All right, so the king moves. We could just trade off pieces, but let's see if there's something better. Do we have a mate in this position? We may have a mate here with bishop check and then capture. All right, well, that was a quick game for the 300 rated barbarian. So let's do a quick game review and see how the barbarian stacked up. Did he play at a 300 level? Higher or lower? All right, so we played 93.6. They played 53.8. Nice win. You were never in trouble. Okay, so they moved here, which usually don't want to move a piece twice in the opening unless you have a good reason, unless you're attacking something, or if somebody captures one of your pieces and you have to, recapture. All right, anyway, best would have been probably just to develop another piece. So to develop the knight. Okay, so our queen comes out here threatening to attack. The best move, maybe it would have been to just capture right away. Okay, so then if they captured, we could recapture and everything would still be good. But now we play this way, and it did let us bring our queen out with a check. Okay, and then this is a blunder because this knight is now pinned and we can just attack it with one of our pawns. But let's see here. Bishop to e2 would have been best, but black still has an advantage here. So after this, d5 is a great move. You win the knight by adding an attacker to a pinned piece. So that is a good strategy. Whenever a piece is pinned, see if you can add more pressure on that pinned piece by just attacking again with another piece. All right, so next, let's see. So we take the knight and then recapture here with check. So they move. Yeah, they should have just blocked with their bishop probably. Yeah, and then they can castle here. But I don't know, because that then lets us capture here, preventing them from castling. So I don't know. And if they just blocked with their queen, we could just capture the queen and just be ahead in material and trade down. All right. So, this is leading to a mate in one. They just block and then we mate with the bishop. All right. So 500 to 1500. All right. Well, let us move on and we'll get out of here and find a new opponent. So, let's get out of there. Play, computer. Okay, let's move on to the Giant. The Giant is a living siege tower who doesn't need weapons, but when he does, he prefers knuckle dusters. So I guess he uses brass knuckles. All right. He's a 500 rated computer opponent. So let's choose him. Random color. And 10-minute game. All right, here we go. And it looks like we have black again. All right, well, they're doing that. Let us go here. Try and take control of the center a little. All right, we'll just go there. Castle. All right, we'll bring another piece up to further control the center, develop our knight. All right, we'll keep, let's see, develop our bishop to here. And then why did he move his king like that? Okay, let's just go there, line up on his king. Well, do we push forward? If he captures, we capture. Okay, we don't want to do that. We'll just ignore this move. Let's see. All right. I guess we'll open it up. We'll open the position a little bit towards his king. Okay, so we'll just go after that pawn. All right, now, let's see. Let's go here, then line our bishop up on their bishop. Okay, and now, let's see. We could check their king, maybe out into the open. Does that work? All right, if we try to check their king, oh, they could just block. So let's go ahead and just bring this rook into this half open file. All right, so they want to try and attack us. We could slow them down by doing this. Oh, and they continue to press their attack. All right, well, what should we try here? It's hard to see, these colors are pretty crazy. Let's push forward here. Then line up on their bishop. All right, and we'll get rid of that bishop. And let's see. Well, he's playing pretty solid so far. All right, let's go after this. Okay, we can just pick that off. So we'll go ahead and try that. And then he left this check here. So check. Now we can pick off the rook. So we'll do that. Then we'll bring our knight up, and we're attacking their bishop, so we have to recapture. All right, now we have a check here. So we could check. We'll go ahead and do that. All right. Well, now, what would be best here? Bring this knight in and check him again. We'll do that. We'll just keep checking. All right, and now we can attack this knight, or do we just pick off this piece? All right, we have an advantage. Let's go ahead and we could just trade pieces down now. So do we just trade down? We'll play it easy. We have plenty of time. We'll just attack here. Then we'll just trade down since we're ahead. Take this. Send his knight running. All right. What can he do with this knight? All right. Well, let's go ahead and check him. And we'll just move up here. Bring our other rook in and line up. All right. So now we could cut him off, but let's think. All right, let's just go here. We'll go there. We'll kind of bring our king up. Okay, so he's attacking us. We'll just kind of swing over here. Go there. All right. So now we can protect this. Oh, he has a fork. Okay, luckily we can take that and then he'll get that one. All right, and now let's see what is best here. Might as well just go after this and just start moving these pawns. All right, we'll just start pushing forward. Pushing forward. All right. Well, let's just keep moving along here, moving along. All right. Check him. And what is best now? Do we just keep pushing forward? We'll get out of the way of this knight. And if he goes there, well, let's just keep pushing forward. All right, well, now we have a queen. So, and that's mate. All right, yeah, I guess I made that last longer than it had to. So let's do a game review real quick here. And see, what we should have done. All right, 66 to 77. Sudden, great win. You saw your chance and took it. Well, I don't know if that was very sudden. That was kind of a longer, slow game. Oh, but it's a little harder to see those pieces with the crazy colors that they use. All right. Best would have been not to move that king, to just fight for control of the center. All right. And then this is an inaccuracy. What would have been better? Just to take more control in the center. Well, I don't know. Here, they could have just picked that pawn off. So why would you do that? I mean, you're attacking their bishop, but they could just attack. Then you could attack. Then if, I don't know, they could just attack here. Then if you capture, they just come out a pawn ahead in that. I don't know, another crazy computer move. Okay, best would have been not to do that, but just to push up slowly here, maybe to prepare this push better. Okay, that is a mistake. So, full of mistakes here. All right, best would have been to get this moving and maybe push it up to here. And then maybe jump forward in here at some point. All right, but already black is winning. So now we just played on further. All right, best here would have been, well, I guess this move attacks the queen and it stops this pawn from pushing forward. But the knight is kind of on the edge of the board, and normally you don't want to put it over there. Oh, but that move would have attacked the queen and the rook at the same time. So now I see why that would have been a really good move. Okay, so after some exchanges, instead of moving that knight there, it would have been better just to push forward in the center here, trying to open up the position on the king. All right, so here he allowed a fork of the king, the bishop, the rook, but really we would be going after the rook since the bishop is protected by the queen. All right, so we just start trading off material. And here, oh, did we miss a mate? Oh, great, we missed an earlier checkmate. Well, another problem of when you try and play quickly, although this was a 10-minute game, I should have took my time a little more. All right, better would have been to move this one. Oh, okay, because then that threatens a mate here, and there's nothing he can do about it. All right, so yeah, I guess that's one thing I have to work on, is work on going after the mates instead of just trying to improve my position. I need to be looking out for more checkmates. All right, so 65 to 76, 44 to 67, so 650 and 1050. Nothing too impressive in that game. So let's find another of these Clash of Clans avatars here, or whatever, these computer opponents. So next we're playing a 700 rated goblin. Goblins are rarely found by themselves and prefer to hang around in groups. They're very fond of sharp, pointy things and gold that isn't theirs. Okay, so we will choose this 700 rated goblin. We'll do a random game. All right, finally we have the white side. And we'll do another 10-minute game. And let's see here. Here we go. All right, so we will attack with e4. They respond with e5, so we'll try this Ruy Lopez. So far they're playing okay. All right, now here we will ignore this attack on the pawn, because if he captures this, it will just open the position. But now he's blocked the center with the bishop and ready to castle. So now we have to defend this. Okay, he attacked our bishop, so we just retreat back. So now he's opened this up. But first we want to leave some breathing room for a bishop to escape. And now we go here to prevent a pin on this knight. Okay, so now we can push forward with this d4 move. Okay, so now there could be pressure on this. So, do we go here? Boom, boom. I think we can do that. All right. And now, what is best here? So if we move out of the way, well, we'll just go ahead and do that. We'll move our knight out of the way. Okay, so now this bishop has moved up here, lining up on this. So, we could move our knight up here and help defend this, which I think is what we will try. All right, a weird king move. So, that's probably not a very good move. Oh, and now it looks like, well, if we go here, I think we can come out ahead here. Let's see if we capture that. Nope, now this is protected. So what should we do? And now our bishop is kind of blocking things up, so that did not turn out the greatest there. All right, well, I guess we can try and swing around on this side. Okay, what was that? Okay. Now what can we do? Can we move this now? Maybe now we can jump in there. Okay, well, I guess we can go here, then pick off a pawn. See, because now if he captures, we can get his rook out of it. So, how do we take advantage of that? Okay, do we move up here and attack his bishop? So we'll try that. We'll just attack his bishop. All right, now we're moving. Okay, so he tries that. Let's put more pressure on this. Okay, now we have to stop this guy. So let's go here. All right. Well, man. All right. I don't know. Now it's kind of tricky. What do we want to do here? Oh, I guess we could just capture this. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. Let's see. All right. Well, we have to activate our knights. So let's do this. Try and attack that bishop. Okay, then we can play there. And maybe we can push this forward. Or, well, let's just check the king. Capture a pawn with check. Okay, then I guess we could swing down here. All right, well, let's swing over and protect this, keep his knight out of our position. And all right, now we need to try and go after this pawn. So where do we need to be to get to that? We need to be here. All right, we don't have time to think all day about this. So let's go here. Let's go here. Let's jump up here and threaten another check. All right, let's go after the bishop. We could block this off. So we'll go there. And now we can push this forward and chase his knight away. Let's chase that knight. All right, well, now we can go after that. All right, now we can pick off this pawn finally. All right, what do we have going on here? Should we just check? Go after this and try and march our pawns up. All right, well, I guess now he just let us get a queen. So how much time do we have left? 3 minutes. We should be good now. All right, so check and then mate. All right, so there we go. We'll do a quick game review. So game review. All right. 83 to 74.8. And we had 3 misses. So let's see what we missed in this one. Okay. So that was a mistake, moving away. I mean, it was probably better to attack my bishop. Then I would have to run. Then he could push this pawn forward and, you know, reposition his knight back up to here. So best, or what they want, is just a capture here, and then I would have to recapture with my pawn. All right, so that was an inaccuracy, moving that knight. They think I should have captured in the center here. Then if he captures, we could capture the queen maybe. All right, so best would have been just to move back, so that's kind of funny. All right, and not capturing the queen would have been better. It would have been better just to capture this pawn right away. So that's interesting. Interesting. But, I mean, I guess he could have just recaptured. All right, so let's see here. King to g8 is a mistake. Best would have been just to move this knight over here back into the game. All right, so that was a great move. I don't know if it was a great move, but it gets a pawn and he can't capture, or we get his rook. So best would have been to move his bishop out here to protect this pawn. All right, so an inaccuracy here, rook to a2. Yeah, I wasn't sure what the best plan would be here. So let's see, best would have been, to just move over here. I guess it wants me to push forward here, be able to push this pawn up. All right. Oh, wait, I didn't want to share that. Oh my gosh, how do I get rid of that? I don't want to do any of this. All right, sorry about that. Okay, a retreat would have been, or sorry, that wasn't the best move. It'd be better to attack. Yeah, then I could capture. This pawn would be vulnerable. All right, best would have been to just capture the pawn. Now, then he would be attacking this pawn. And what do I do to protect that? Not much. Move forward here, possibly. All right, that's a mistake. Best would have been just to push forward with the pawn. All right, that makes sense, which we ended up doing that anyway. All right, so then we just traded down. So it looks like 1,300 to 1,000. Opening 84.8 to 78, 74.2 to 67. All right, well, I'll end the video there. Maybe I'll play more, of these computer chess opponents from Clash of Clans. Let's end it there. Thank you if you hung in there for the entire video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave comments or suggestions if you feel like it. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day.